Good evening, Davao City and the rest of the world here in Dota 2 competition. We are live here from the heart of Mindanao, Davao City. I am Sensei and with me is...
My name is Shala and of course magkakas po kami ngayong araw sa face-off natin for today. So it's between MARBEL City and of course DIGOS City.
Yeah, so it's Diabolic versus Diabolics from DIGOS and HAVOC from MARBEL. So it's gonna be a best of 3 match between those teams, and we are now on our first match.
And we've got from Team Diabolics, of course, members Benny, Froy, Kaki, Oliver, and of course JR. And for Team MARBEL HAVOC, we have Marcus, Kit, Carlo, Ken, and of course Juvain. So sa lahat po ng supporters ng ating mga players, of course, kindly share our stream. So we're live on twitch.tv/Ncgc Esports. So sa lahat po ng mga nag-aabang, kasi almost week, lagpas week na tayo eh. Parang it's like marami ng viewers na naghihintay.
Yeah,
just to watch this face-off. Yeah,
and this will be telecasted or broadcasted both in English and Tagalog, so that we could have both you guys, all of you guys out there who would prefer English as well as Tagalog, so that everyone would be happy and everyone would be engaged in this match-off between these two teams. And this will be every Wednesday. So
yeah, face-off every Wednesday. So, of course, face-off, i-cater po natin lahat ng mga all-stars players from different city here in Mindanao. And baka mag-nationals pa to, hindi lang Mindanao-wide. So, it's like something na i-look forward natin every Wednesday. Don't forget, face-off every Wednesdays.
And yeah, just in case, para hindi if just to have you updated for your live telecast from Ncgc, we highly encourage you guys to head over to our FB page at fb.com/Ncgc Esports, and click the like and follow button so that whenever we are online and we are live broadcasting, you would get notified right away, just in case you forget about our events. And this does not go only for Face Off, but for other castings that we will be having, like TI. So
Yes. So exactly. And also don't forget to join in our Dota 2 community to engage. At saka sa mga naghahanap ng mga ka-scrims, practice games. So makipagkaibigan sa mga players. So of course, don't forget to join our Facebook group. So Facebook Dota 2 community, that's facebook.com/group/Dota 2 community. So there we have it. So we have pickings from Team DIGOS on the Radiant side. Yeah, so it's Undying, Beastmaster, and of course Visage.
Yeah, I wonder why it's Generations of Miracle here in Blasphemy, but direct. Generations.
Bounty
Huh?
Hunter.
Okay, so Generations of Miracle are the one. Okay, so right now Okay, so Radiant here is MARBEL. Generations of Miracle is
From
MARBEL. It's rhyming. Miracle, MARBEL, a little.
10 seconds remaining.
So, balita ko, itong Team MARBEL,
5
Team
seconds
HAVOC
remaining.
dati is pro players lahat yung kasali dito sa MARBEL and also sa DIGOS. So, talagang all-stars match yung magiging face-off natin ngayon.
So we're gonna expect a lot of good plays here and pro plays.
Yes, exactly. So, by the way, we would like to greet Benny That Boy and of course Sky Shim, who's currently watching on our Twitch channel right now.
Yeah,
hello
to
guys.
you too. Yeah, while we're still in the picking phase of the first game, please help us spread out the good news that we are casting here live. So like, share, and just tag all your friends who are Dota 2 enthusiasts, as well as those who still want to know more about Dota or just broadcasts here. Yeah, please help us spread the word.
Legion Commander.
Yeah, chance na nila to para ma-well-known sila sa international scenes and nationals because we're casting in English and of course, may halong Tagalog.
Yeah. So, could you please introduce us to the heroes that are chosen by both teams?
Okay, so from Team HAVOC, we got Undying, Beastmaster, Visage, and of course, Bounty Hunter. So, it'll be like a good combination of the heroes, especially that the current updates was really up to especially sa ating Beastmaster.
Yeah, so a lot of updates have affected Beastmaster. We could see a new meta here based on the Beastmaster updates. Like, for example,
5 seconds
the mana
remaining.
costs have been increased for the skills. Most probably that wouldn't be much. It's like a little bit of nerf, but then we see a lot of Beastmaster picks during matches here and there, even in the TI. And right now, the way I see it here in Bounty Hunter, he would be practically roam around here and just provide.
It's like more on Living Ward.
Yeah, so
Kumbaga.
practically like that. Unless he gets shut down by warding, the way I see it right now, it's either Warlock and or Sand King, depending on who would be assigned for the wards here against Bounty Hunter. And
While on our Team DIGOS, we got Sand King, Warlock, Luna, and of course Legion Commander. So it's like 2 carries. Luna or Legion Commander would be the offlane for this game.
yeah, and practically, as far as I remember, Legion Commander has been buffed up so much that Dota it was he, but then for Dota 2 it's a she. And Legion Commander has been buffed up with an increase in damage on the 3rd level of his of her ultimate. It's now 26 damage.
Wow.
So as soon as she wins a duel, that becomes plus 26 for her permanent damage, and that's a big thing. And from 18 to 26, that's a huge jump. And she is just designed for the late game. Practically, Team Blasphemy is geared up for the late game. They hope to extend this, while for the Generations of Miracle, they opt to to rather hunt early in the mid-game push. Of course, there's Tinker, and they're expecting that this wouldn't push through to the late game, wherein Blasphemy would have a rather advantage here. So early and mid-game, for me, it's about 70-30 for Generations of Miracle or the Marble group, and as soon as it hits around 40 minutes, it's gonna be a turnaround for Blasphemy, 70-30 in favor of Blasphemy, 40 minutes and beyond.
Yeah, so before anything else, we'd like to introduce our player, Mighty Boba as Undying, Akashi as Beastmaster, okay?
Yeah, we'll be, there you go.
So, yeah. Yung mga heroes natin, parang nagkaroon sila ng huge updates, and it's like, gaya ng sinabi mo na buffy na masyado yung ating Legion Commander.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. So, first we'll introduce our players. So, there you go. Beastmaster Akashi, Lalisa as Bounty Hunter, Almin as Visage, Forever Young Tinker, and Mighty as Undying, Jumela as Sand King, and HMM as Necrophos, and Feeling Lost Luna Ben as Legion Commander, and your Maester as Warlock. So there you have it, guys. Our players, sa MARBEL, and of course DIGOS.
Okay, so we're seeing your Meister and Feeling Lost here. It sounds like a hugot here. So Feeling Lost, yeah, she needs to find her own path and the meaning in life. So yeah.
It's like parang gusto niya kasi mag-wards. But
30 seconds
since
to battle.
nagkakakita na yung mga supports this time. Oh, yan.
So there you have it. Early hits and early aggression from Akashi, and Warlock will be running away back to his tower. And also here, there's another aggression there by Fanboy, just slicing away the giant Scorpion, but then yeah, the Scorpion will just have to be deferred there. There might be a kill in a few minutes or in a few seconds. They're not giving up, they're not backing down. Jumela is in danger right now. There's a 2-on-2 chase here, and Fanboy is also in danger. Who would get the first kill? It's
First
Akashi.
blood.
So Akashi with the first blood going to the Radiant team, and we'll now continue with, okay, they still want to continue.
Wala pa rin, nag-hit-hitan pa rin sila. So,
Yeah.
yun. Nag-aharasan lang yung laro nila dito.
Yeah, they're quite chummy together. So
So, it's like 1-1 na hindi pa nag-first blood. So, it's a follow-up kill. Killing this Bounty Hunter kanina.
and there's Fanboy just scouting the mid lane, giving support for Forever Young, most likely a double team here, and yeah, okay, Necrophos will be backing out, and that will be an escape for him. And there's an aggression again here in the top lane. We're seeing Beastmaster just throwing his axes, and there's a 3-on-2 face off. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, face
So
off. We're
it's
gonna
like
use that.
The Bounty Hunter was assisting Tinker dito sa mid lane, and talagang binubuli niya lang yung ating Necrophos sa mid. Samantalang dito naman sa top lane, since both two heroes from the Radiant side, it's Beastmaster and Undying, both of them are really tanky type heroes, which is hindi na kailangan ng isa pang assist.
Yeah.
Kung saan kinakailangan talaga na pwede nilang harasin or pasukin yung Luna dito sa top lane. So it's like kinakailangan nila ng maraming assisting dito.
And what we are seeing right now here is Bounty Hunter just waiting for the escape route.
Courier.
Yeah, the
Ito
courier
na.
kill, and it's going goodbye courier. Yeah, it's another 2 minutes, I think.
Grabe, kinakailangan talaga i-fly natin yung ating courier. It's like papalabasin na lang siguro in 2 minutes or 3 minutes into the game.
Yep, and right now, yeah, courtesy of Fanboy just sliced up the guts of our courier, and we're not expecting to see the Dire Courier for another minute or two.
And I would like to greet Wheels from Twitch, from our Twitch channel, and for those of you guys who's currently watching on Twitch or our YouTube channel. So,
And there's the spam and the hit by Fanboy, but then Necrophos just too tanky there, just recharging his life. Oh, there you go. There's a two-on-two gank there just a while ago, courtesy of Akashi, and there's a kill. And there's another strike there, and Akashi will just have to back out as well as Undying, and they're already in
low HP.
low
Both of the
HP.
heroes are
Yep.
in low HP right now.
And also in Fatal Bonds here for Akashi, but then yeah, he will be quite far away for that added kill.
So, samantalang dito naman po sa mid lane still, parang binabahayan nila Necrophos dito sa mid lane, mga kaibigan. Oy, naku, biglang napapahil sa sarili.
Okay, there you go. Too deep into enemy territory, and Fanboy just delivers an assist there for Forever Young, with Forever Young getting the last hit for that kill. Right now, it's a 3-1 advantage in favor of the Radiant.
So, it's like, yung skill kasi ni Necrophos, yung itong Ghost Shroud, mas mapapalaki lang yung damage ng Tinker. Oo, so it's like laser or missile kapag ginamit niya. Kasi yung Ghost Shroud is for physical damage lang.
It's a double-edged sword. If the enemy hero is not the one that is supposed to be like designed for that hero, it's going to be detrimental for Necrophos.
So parang ethereal blade lang yung effect.
Yeah. So it's good, but then if it does not connect, it's gonna be bad for Necrophos.
So anyway, shout out to Junkie who's currently watching in our Twitch channel. Hello. Ang dami-rami supporters ng both teams. So it's from MARBEL and of course from DIGOS City na talagang nag-aabang kung ano yung magiging outcome ng larong to.
So here is a back in the woods attack here, 2-on-3, or rather 3-on-3 with a kill by Boba, and there's another one, but then there's a stun first with an escape by Cousin Yorf, but then the axes are thrown, and the Sand King will just have to sleep for now, courtesy of Akashi. Akashi just having his time killing heroes here. A very aggressive top lane.
Yes, with all those sentry wards in advanced position. So, talagang makikita nila yung Bounty Hunter and of course Sand King na nag-roam. So, it has a lot of advantage sa top lane natin with the Undying and of course Beastmaster. So
and right now there is Forever Young facing off whom with yeah, it's really hard to pronounce his name. Yeah, but then there you go. Forever Young is in danger, but then he's about to escape.
Kaya na, uy, naku, hindi nila hinintay yung Tinker sa mid.
So there's a shrine, but then Tinker missing it out.
Yun.
And Necrophos will just have to back off now, and there's gonna be Fanboy just scouting the area, detecting that Necrophos is about to go to the shrine, but then will decide to hit, and there's the shuriken, there's a toss, and then Necrophos was able to just have a grab of that shrine in time and just survives that attack by Fanboy.
So, it's like more on ini-aim nila yung Luna sa top lane. It's like they're really harassing this top lane right there. While sa baba naman po, yeah, Legion Commander was really doing her thing dito sa bottom lane na hinaharas niya yung Visage right now. So, kayang-kaya pa din naman ang Visage.
So right now, here is Legion Commander and flanked by Cousin Yorf. And there's the harass, and there Aumin is about to go down. A stun is in position. Will Sand King just connect or just back out? Still waiting. Then there's Tinker for the reinforcement, and there's the stun for an escape, but then Visage and Tinker on the chase of Sand King, and here comes Warlock. There's a 3-on-3 face-off here, and yeah, Fanboy will just have to back out just too deep into enemy territory, but then Aumin is now flanked by Ben, and Ben will just be charging and will be delivering the last hit. There's a Fatal Bonds for the final kill, courtesy of Warlock.
So it's like, it's a 1-for-0 trade, and major advantage to this Radiant from Team MARBEL. So heto na.
And we see here, There is Fanboy just waiting for Sand King to leave Ben alone, but then of course Ben is being babysitted right now by Sand King, and they have to let Legion Commander just buff up for the mid game and late game.
Best like, pwede na silang makapag-initiate or makapag-hunt. It's just pwede silang mag-smoke off the seed.
Yeah.
And then, makapag-duel na yung Legion Commander natin. So, parang, wala. Hunt na lang muna.
So we have a lot of stunners here. A little bit
Yes.
stun from the Luna, as well as there's the Sand King there to initiate. And then there is Ben here, the Legion Commander, just to use his duel for that quick kill. And by then, yeah, a quick 3 and quick kill would happen here. But their only problem here is the roaming Bounty Hunter. And Bounty Hunter here has been has been a problem by the Dire team, as he is always flanking the mid lane.
Palang binababysit niya pa at the moment yung Tinker natin. So, since mahirap naman talaga na mag-laning muna sa mid lane.
So practically, Warlock here is just roaming as well as the other one. And there's just a kill there.
Namatay na naman yung Luna natin for the second time around.
And there's a 2-on-1. And there's a duel, and who will be victorious? Most probably it might be Boba there. There's a backup there by Beastmaster and didn't stand a chance there. And there's another kill down below.
So
right now, yeah, they're quite aggressive. Simultaneous kills on both fronts there.
feels like it's 2-1. I mean 1-2 sa top lane. Yung nangyari kasi is yung Legion Commander natin. Knowing na maliit na lang yung life ng Undying, is like he wanted to kill the Undying so bad, but talagang nakalimutan niya na merong decay.
Yeah.
Which is makakakuha ng strength yung ating Undying. So pinilit niya pa, so yun na yung resulta natin.
As soon as Undying is there, yeah, there is a longevity in clashes, but then the stun and utility of the heroes for the Dire is actually a formidable one, and unless the Radiant team would just have a complete synchronization of their skills, then we might see pickings of kills here and there. And right now there's a push there by Visage, but then yeah, it's pushed back, and there's a signal now. There's a stun by
strike coming in from Sand King. Follow-up skill galing sa ating Legion Commander. Nako!
There's the primal roar, and back up by Fanboy. Fanboying, and he is stunned, but then there's a duel now, and yeah, Fanboy will just have to sacrifice himself for his idol Beastmaster there.
And
but
another
then,
crash.
Yeah, that was chased by Death Prophet, who just barely missed that one, but the camera was able to go there just in time as he was to go down.
It was a valiant effort.
So, parang yung nangyari talaga is more on assisting. And also, that was the first win na duel ng ating Legion.
So there you go, Legion Commander with a +10 damage.
And a Soul Ring.
But a while ago it was not finished. And there you go, there is the reinforcement, there's the bar strike, and Undying for the support there. Ben just goes down and flops like a wet potato and tissue, and there goes another one, and here there is the free hit by Visage.
And a double kill.
And there's a double kill by Visage, 3-0 exchange, and they will reward themselves right now with a tier 2 tower by the bottom lane.
So it's like yung Visage kasi kanina, tamang positioning din yung tombstone nitong ating Undying.
Yeah, perfect positioning.
Yeah, perfect positioning. It's like meron pa silang palag. Pero dahil sa kunat tong Undying and also this Visage with a huge armor sa skill niya. So parang nawala bigla.
And right now, the reason why they're having a hard time, this Dire team is having a hard time during clashes, is because Warlock, who is supposed to have that second wave of attack like the ultimate, is still not able to cast it. It's Warlock is still on level 5, and much needed offering is is warranted during clashes. Otherwise, he will just have to die because Undying here will be supporting them with tougher heroes.
Exactly, and now a Burrow Strike. Biglang pinugutan ng ulo ng ating Necro. Naku, hinahabol niya po.
So the Necrophos just handed down the death penalty on Undying. Yeah, Undying, you dead.
Hindi niya mahabol yung Tinker. So, kung anong meron, yun na lang.
And quite ironic, Undying just dying. So yeah, there you have it.
So okay, dito pa rin sila sa mid lane. The thing is, meron ng Boots of Travel itong, uy, naku, another clashing. An aggression from Tinker dito sa mid lane natin.
We just missed that one. We were supposed to go to the other lane, but then, yeah, apparently the epicenter was just cast, and yeah, two of them just died. So Sand King just pulled off the epicenter, but then, yeah, being killed by Bounty Hunter, but as well as killing Bounty Hunter. So it's a 1-to-1 exchange there.
So anyway, guys, for those of you who's currently watching on Twitch, hello, Wheelstep, and of course, to Janky, na sumusuporta, oo, and sa mga fanboys, si Scranghay. Mga fanboys ng Team Digos.
So there's the Burrow Strike now, and there's the offering finally. Warlock just releasing his golems, and there's the duel, and Beastmaster versus Legion Commander just winning that. Necrophos just running for his life and is about to go down. Undying just chasing him. And also for that one, Warlock will be dying in the hands of Aomine, and there also is another kill by Aomine there, a double kill, and we might see another one, and there's the first strike, but then there goes Tinker with a missile, and down goes the Scorpion. Aomine
finishing
here,
off the SK, so Sand King. So there you go, guys. Eto na sila sa mid lane. Currently pushing dito, and it's like nalugi ng konti yung ating team Dire.
Yeah, definitely.
They're in a wrong positioning, and of course, parang na-mistan nitong ating Sand King yung mga heroes natin sa Radiant side. So it's like mahirap talaga i-weigh things, especially dun sa clashing na yun, na imbes lumamang sila because they're on a high grounds. It's just that wala silang synchronization ng maayos sa kanilang skills.
Also another thing or factor there, a big factor for the loss of that Dire team during the clash was that Sand King still didn't have that epicenter. He just cast it a while ago for Bounty Hunter. That's why he was not able to cast it now. About 10 seconds still, and that caused them to have a lack of secondary damage during that clash, and they just went down.
However, parang mas nagustuhan ko yung tamang-tamang offering, or there goes Sand King with the epicenter. Biglang sumayo dahil sa roar. Sayang, hindi man lang na-stand bigla.
Yeah, pero wasted epicenter there. Oh well.
Tamang primal roll.
Yeah, quick thinking from Beastmaster. Just as soon as that tail of Sand King just went up, he just had a primal roar. And there's the stun. He is discovered. Fanboy is seen there. And there is the scythe, but then that's still too high of an HP. But then Sand King will be lasered down by Tinker, and now Legion Commander will also die again by the hands of Aomine.
Now, Visage is really rich here with Necronomicon. And yung Luna sa taas, medyo hindi pa siya nakakabawi since parang nahihirapan kasi siya mag-farm sa top lane kanina. So, nahihirapan yung Luna na yun. And lamang pa rin po sa network natin, of course, Beastmaster, Visage, and of course, Tinker. Yung core heroes nitong ating Team Radiant. And now, they got this early push in the mid lane, getting the tier 2 tower. So, it's like masyadong mabilis makapag-push because yung item ng ating Visage.
And right now, somebody is asking who's the hero of Marcus here. Who is Marcus here? But anyway, Mind Control, please check the list of heroes here. Who is Marcus here among these players?
Yes.
And
kasi iba na yung name nila dito.
Yeah, they use a different name. So there you go. Anyway,
Naku,
back
hindi
to
pala Visage yung naka-Necronomicon. It's Beastmaster pala with level 2. And combination with the familiars of the Visage. Yun yung mini-mean ko.
So right now, Aomin just grabs a Visage and there's a smoke and they're off to have a push up the top lane. And with the defenders here, right now it's 19-8 and with the 14k net worth here, there you go, it's one-sided so far. And we are seeing much of the dismay of Dire fans here. Those in attendance here, they're seeing their Dire team just having a struggle on how to keep this prolonged up to the late game. It's still just way early and we're just about to go into the mid game. And just like what I've said, in the early game, it's about 70% chance that the Radiant team will be pulling this off.
Yes, because Radiant team has familiars from the Visage, Necronomicon from Beastmaster, and March of the Machines from Thinker. So it's like more na push types hero. So mahirapan yung ating Team Radiant. I mean Team Dire. Though they got Luna, pero yung Luna, kaya ini-aim nila sa taas kanina pa lang.
Kasi, to beef up with items.
Para hindi siya tumaba or para hindi siya lumamang sa laning niya. So that's what happened. So like that. Masyadong maraming summons and they can kill everything at once.
Okay, so there is Legion Commander just not able to dive into that. The March of the Machines is just too damaging for him and they will just have to wait until it expires. But then there's a Primal Roar, but Necrophos escapes. There's the offering hitting 3 of them. Then goes... Oh, unfortunately Ben just dived in, but he just got damaged so quickly there. And right now, there is an attack and an assault by the Radiant team, and they are just scattered all around, just chasing the stragglers. But then it's only Necrophos here who is alive, and the others
all
here
of the
will...
heroes from Team Radiant is still alive. So it's a 1 for 4 trade. Namatay na yung Tinker natin.
Yeah,
dito.
but with a buyback and a teleport.
Gusto nilang tapusin ng maaga, bigla-bigla. 19 minutes pa guys, and also we have a lot of supporters coming in from DIGOS City, who's currently cheering on their favorite team. And yung mga players nila. Okay,
so I think there you have it. There is the mark there for Warlock, and the duel is ready, but then they will just have to back out and just be contented with a destruction of the tier 3 of the top lane.
Kasi wala na silang magagawa at the moment. It's because March of the Machines is masyadong malaki yung damage.
Yeah.
And then
it's eating their HPs.
Yeah, as much as they want to initiate and to kill someone perhaps. Tulad kanina, Burrow Strike and then duel coming in from Legion Commander. Yun nga lang, nahihirapan na yung team Dire natin. It's because, parang masyadong complicated. Kasi hindi pa sila nakakapasok. Half na lang yung buhay nila dahil sa March of the Machines. That's really masakit.
Yeah, also for those who are just disappointed with what's happening, we are seeing here a few comments here about the Dire team. Well, practically a while ago, they just had to risk it with a mid to late game. They already had it going for them during the first minutes with Luna on top, just soloing it out, and the Legion Commander on the bottom, as well as Necrophos on the middle. The other two are just roaming, but then, apparently they had been shut down by a good placement and hunt of Bounty Hunter.
So, heto na, habang bumabawi sa mid lane yung ating, sa bottom lane yung ating Luna, there you go, Radiant team is trying to finish the mid lane rocks. Primal Roar coming in.
There goes the Eclipse, but then feeling lost, will be lost in transition. He goes away, fades out into obscurity, as well as Tinker just delivering a couple of death blows there. Finally, there is a disconnection from Sand King, and it will be a GG call. So,
an early GG call coming in from our team DIGOS. So of course, for those of you guys who's currently watching, hello to Don Calbo and to Mind Control cheering on the team MARBEL, and of course Janky. Sumel, sabi niya pa shoutout daw kay Shobun na tagabantay ng Net Central MARBEL. So an attendant there. So there you have it. And Bright Ching. Also hello to Bright Ching. So there you go guys. That was the first game of our faced off. That was Radiant side MARBEL, and
Just
of
one.
course DIGOS is on the Dire side. So Ang nangyari kasi is, it's just that for me, it was more on the draftings nitong Team Radiant.
Yeah, apparently, as a while ago, I was just saying that Team Radiant or MARBEL just wanted to finish this right away, practically in the early or mid game, and they had to pick quick heroes with the setup. There's Stinker for the push, Undying for an early clash win, as well as Bounty Hunter just to shut down the heroes before they got too tanky, especially the carries or late game carries here like Blasphemy's Legion Commander as well as Luna here. They were properly or actually effectively shut down by Fanboy, yeah, and Beastmaster, Akashi and Fanboy just having a good combination. There's the hunt, scouting by Fanboy, then either Tinker would just fly in or rather teleport in, and Akashi would just deliver the first initiation of the Primal Roar, and then the Axis would be hurled about, and then finally Aomin here would be reinforcing whatever the other team would be having, even if Warlock here is able to get back for the reinforcement. During the early clashes, about 10 to 15 minutes, Yorfmeister still didn't have that offering, so the golems were still not in effect, and practically one of the clashes, the crucial clashes in the middle lane, wherein Sand King or Jumela Cassini Yorf was not able to cast the epicenter. It was just cast about a minute earlier against Fanboy. Well, of course, both of them died, but then there was another clash right away about 30 seconds later, and Sand King was not able to cast that epicenter again, and hence they died about in a 3-0 exchange, wherein the Radiant team just had to push up the middle lane for the second tier tower, and then yeah, slowly and surely they collapsed.
Yeah, the thing is that Sun King doesn't really have a daggers, so parang nahihirapan sila mag-initiate. So, since yung Sand King lang natin yung parang yung merong AoE stand, so it's like his team was really depending on him para mag-initiate, and then everything follows.
Yeah.
So, Epicenter, Burrow Strike, kinakailangan talaga, nasa kanya yung weight ng lahat-lahat eh.
Yeah,
kasi kapag perfect yung SS niya, pwede nang follow-up ni Warlock, offering, is like that. So, parang nakaka-pressure para sa part niya, but at the same time, since siya yung may AoE na stun, it's like he really have to initiate it really well. So since hindi siya nakapag-dagger, yun na yung parang downfall ng Team Digos.
Yep, and unfortunately for the Dire team, Tinker was able to buff up his items right away, and of course he could just push back with all those marches and as well as the lasers and the missiles. It's really a damage spam, a nuke there for the squishy ones during that time. Sand King is really squishy against Tinker, especially without skills yet ready for, or rather in cooldown. Sand King would just flop down in the face of Tinker, as well as Legion Commander just has to go near and do the duel, but then the marches there would just be covering everyone from the Radiant team, and he could not just dive in, have a duel, because he'll still be damaged by those machines like being thrown by Tinker. So practically the duel there was not enough, or was not ready for that clash.
So okay guys, there you have it. Our first game ng ating face-off. So it was MARBEL and Team Digos. And we'll be right back for the second game.
But then, before we forget, we have to promote our our channel here. Follow our Twitch channel here. Before we disconnect, follow our channel. It's twitch.tv /NCGC Esports, and also in our Facebook page, it's fb.com/NCGC Esports. Like and share and follow for your live telecasts.
And also don't forget to join our Facebook Dota 2 community. That's facebook.com/groups/ Dota 2 Mindanao community. So there you have it guys. Especially sa mga sumusuporta po sa Team Digos and of course MARBEL, don't forget to share our Twitch channel and for our viewers rin sa YouTube. So we'll be right back and greet more of your shoutouts.
Okay, see you in a few minutes.